Ladies and gentlemen, this is Baller Alert Radio, the home of comment creeping, baller mail, groupie tales, morning wood, and baller wars. This is Baller Alert Radio, featuring your lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns with Su Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
It was all a dream.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down.
Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah.
Slacking on your pimping. Turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight, because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
This is Baller Alert Radio, featuring your lifestyle specialist Kenny Burns with Su Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream is real.
Baller Nation, it's your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns.
It's the kid, Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian, Su Solo.
I wanted to go to the braids. I wanted to go to the goddess locks. I think that was a hit on the internet last week.
They're
but
coming
I like
back.
the bob.
They're
I like
coming
the
back.
bob.
Thank you. I like the bob.
Oh, so that's called a bob.
This is a bob.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a classic hairstyle.
Yeah.
From the 80s. I think they're popular.
Maybe even a little earlier.
Why is it called the bob? But okay.
I don't know, actually.
The bob.
Maybe
like
Bob created it?
You're a genius. Big shout out to Bob who created the Bob. So, Rory, welcome back, my brother. We missed you. We love
missed
you.
so
Appreciate it.
much.
We
Appreciate you
sent
guys
all
holding
the
me down.
love and prayers possible down there to
Thank you.
Barbados.
Yes.
Was it Barbados?
Barbados.
That water looked amazing.
Clear. I could see all. It was. I was at the beach and there was fish down there on the
That
beach.
was beautiful.
When I could
I
swim
thought you
pretty
was Puerto
good.
Rican this morning a little bit. I saw the hair, Rory. I was trying to figure out that shit is. You ain't got no process in that
My
thing.
great grandmother is an English white woman.
Oh, but you ain't got no Spanish. This is some island.
This is all
shit.
straight island stuff.
Okay, but y'all gotta have
Go
some
ahead,
mixes
islands.
up in there in the islands, though.
Man, it was lit.
That's why the girls
R.I.P.
love you.
Grams, love you.
Yes.
Love you, grandma. That's why all the girls love you, though.
Yeah, when it's cold weather, I grow my hair out.
Yeah, it's a whole nother effect.
Whole nother effect.
Watch out. Rory's
out,
on the
ladies.
loose.
Curly hair Rari is in session.
It's cuddle season.
Y'all know he dangerous.
Curly hair Rari.
He's dangerous.
Yeah.
Danger.
Jean jackets and curly hair. It's going down.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get one of those BRNS jean jackets this
Pop-up
week.
shop coming
Next
soon.
weekend.
Trying to
Yeah,
get one,
28th, y'all. BRNS pop-up shop. So, Sue, how was your weekend, my love?
My weekend was great. I went to get brunch.
You took your braids out.
Took the goddess locks out.
How long did that take?
It took me like an hour.
Oh, that wasn't
It
bad.
wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It took an hour. Almost pulled some hair out in the process, but that was cool.
So Baller Nation, you just expect many hairdos and styles and just...
I want to get into it. I want to start wearing wigs and different colors.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know.
I mean,
Have a
episode
little
10
fun.
will be Octoberish.
Holla at me if you got some
Halloweenish.
wigs,
Yes,
girl.
let's do that next week. We should do the costumes.
Costumes, Halloween.
Let's do that next week.
I need
That was
to be
actually our
laced.
handlebars' idea. I just took it because I'm on camera. So, but you had a good weekend, baby?
I had a great
You know
weekend.
you came out the closet last week, right?
I came out the closet a
Yeah,
little bit.
you
Like,
jumped
I'm
off-
just
you
getting
jumped
more
off the cliff with your
comfortable.
wings.
I'm just comfortable in my zone.
You
and,
did that, though.
Yeah, she's sitting on the chair cross-legged. I'm
Yeah.
here like,
I always do that when I sit
Why
down.
you looking down, right?
Eritrean
Are
shit.
y'all single?
Ooh.
Okay, great. The thump thump was a hit, though.
I got a little honey dip I'm working on. But yes, the thump was a hit.
You got what you working on?
Nothing.
Ooh. Let me find out, baby. I in these streets after the thump. They was on your motherfucking line when somebody came through and choked the shit out
My
of us.
DMs was a full after that. Never again.
No, you gotta do it.
Nah,
That's-
I'm
That's
teasing,
the
I'm
way you
teasing.
felt.
That's what I
Speak
believe.
how you feel, baby.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
all the time.
Hey, Mr. Miami,
Yeah. I was out here in these streets, this weekend at the...
Revolt Music Conference.
Yeah, let's get into it. Come on, let's talk about
Yes.
this. Is in case you missed it.
Just in case.
Just in case you missed it, Baller Nation. Yes, I was in Miami this weekend. Big shout out to Miami 305, man. Not only did they have the BET Hip Hop Awards for 2017, they had the Revolt Music Conference.
Nice.
And if you don't know about the Revolt Music Conference, you kill yourself. Legend Andre Harrell created that around 4 years ago. I think it's been 4 years. I've been to every one of them. And last Thursday, he called me, Robert. He's like, yo, I need you to come do the Ask Diddy panel.
That was dope.
And I was like, all right, how much? You know what I'm saying? So they put the bag down, 'cause when you don't work for them no more, they got to pay.
Listen, okay.
He called, he said, no, I got you. Come down, whatever. So I was like, what's the panel? Ask Diddy normally has a title to it. It was How to Get to the Bag. How to get to the bag. And I must say, this advice right here was something you all should take heed to. Play that handlebars.
That's not on the same wavelength as you, if they not praying for you, inspiring you, supporting you, or showing you a better way in life, remove them immediately.
Yeah, because, when you got to get to that bag, you can't have people around you that are not good for you,
right?
That aren't praying for you,
right?
That don't legitimately want you to win. So big shout out to Puff Daddy for that comment. And then Queen Latifah, they honored Queen Latifah, man.
I saw videos. I saw people.
Let's give her a little snap,
Yes.
that for the Queen. So they had a SZA perform. You know, that's my favorite song.
Super dope.
The Weeknd, that's my joint. Play The Weeknd, little. Give me a
Here we
paper
go.
towel.
Man, what the is you talking about?
What's that? That's the wrong version. That's not
You need a
the.
paper towel.
Paper
for?
towel.
Oh, that's Love Galore. I mixed the song.
Give me a paper towel.
I'm a human being.
You need a washcloth? A warm washcloth? My bad.
Hey,
No.
both of y'all glowing.
No.
Both
That's
of y'all
no.
glowing.
Washcloth.
Both
No.
of y'all glowing. I'm just saying.
I'm done.
I got on highlighter.
No, you said you just met. Okay, I'm not gonna get all the way
I
into
said
the
just
business.
met her.
So SZA performed, and so did the legendary Lauryn Hill. So big shout out to Mrs. Lauryn. You
Was
gotta
she on time?
She was on time.
That's
Chill
beautiful.
out.
They
That
was late.
That was a couple years ago.
No, but she be late though.
She still be late.
And you gotta
She
refer
won't be
to
late
her as
like
Miss
that no
Hill.
more.
You gotta refer to her as Miss Hill, by the way. She does be late. Everybody be late. They all late. Puff,
be really-
matter of fact, let me shout out Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy is out of control. This man went into the joint, so I guess in the room where he was gonna have the Ask Diddy panel, they had like the backdrop and all that set up for the gala, where they honored Queen Latifah. So
Okay.
he didn't want to talk in front of this equipment. They didn't have time to move the, so we had to move the entire room. Now, mind you, we had Google chats,
Wow.
Twitter like questions. All people were calling in from South Africa, London, like all over the world,
beautiful.
and we had to go change rooms.
Wow.
So everybody that's a celebrity and can do that, we'll do that and be late sometime. But it's okay because
alright.
they paying for everything. You know what I'm talking about?
That's all right.
And big shout out to Andre Harrell again. He created the conference, and when he was on stage at the gala, he got emotional. And I wasn't there because I had went to go see Guy. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah.
This guy.
Sorry, my bad. But I went to see Guy, Jagged Edge. I had to go to the concert. Baller provided the Sprinter and some tickets, so we went out to the thing. But so I missed
saw the
guy.
Sprinter, too.
But Andre
Me and Sue coming next time.
Listen,
Hey.
y'all
gotta come.
You're
Yeah,
not gonna
going
keep
on.
leaving us out.
Robin.
Do I ever?
Robin.
Do I leave y'all out?
We coming.
So Andre Harrell cried, but he was so full. So I called him yesterday. I had the opportunity to lay out before I got on my plane at the Soho House, South Beach. And, I was just coming into the whole FaceTime thing with my OG. And I was just, talking to him like, Dre, I ain't never seen you cry in the 20 years I known you. He's like, Kenny, I was so full and just... I was seeing Heavy D's daughter was there.
Yeah.
You saw Swiss's son was there, and then Christian and Justin and Quinn. So it was just like this whole thing. He's like, this all came from what I created. And he's like, I was just so full, and I was looking at all this black excellence in the room and how much money we're making and all these things coming to fruition. He said he was full. So big shout to Andre Harrell, the legend.
Salute.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you. Let's give him that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
He needs that.
Come on, Dre. Give him his due, man. And also, y'all, I don't know if y'all saw this on Ball Alert, but I was on the plane with Quincy on the way home yesterday. Quincy, the star of Star, Fox's hit TV show Star.
I like that show.
Kim Porter and Albie Shore's son and Puff's son. But we were talking about the 2-year-old that had an opportunity to get a kidney
transplant
right here in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way, at Emory Hospital, and was denied the kidney because of his daddy. Play this clip for me.
It's about my son.
Crazy.
He's been through a lot, and it's like we've been waiting on this. And Dad making a mistake shouldn't affect what he wants to do with our son.
That's crazy. And you got to think, so a life-saving procedure has been delayed for a 2-year-old boy
because of dad,
who was born prematurely without functioning kidneys because his dad violated his probation. According to reports, a kidney transplant was scheduled for October 3rd, just days after the child's father, who was a 100% perfect match for his son, was arrested for violating his probation. Anthony Dickinson was arrested and charged with possession of a firearm. Prior to his release, Emory Hospital, where the scheduled surgery was to take place, sent a letter to Gwinnett County Jail saying Mr. Dickinson is currently in custody for a parole violation. If Mr. Dickinson could be escorted to Emory for blood work, and a pre-operative appointment tomorrow, September 29th, we'll be able to continue with the scheduled surgery. However, once Dickerson was released, that's when things took a turn for the worse. The hospital delayed the procedure, saying they needed to make sure Dickerson was complying with the terms of his parole for the next 3 months before they could proceed with the transplant. However, the family believes that the violation shouldn't delay the process, which it should not, if the donor is healthy and clean. And as it becomes more urgent after AJ, the 2-year-old suffered a stroke. Actually, the 2-year-old suffered a stroke.
Wow.
But his dad will not be reevaluated by the hospital until January 2018 after receipt of his completed documentation. It's about my son. The mother says he's been through a lot. It's like we've been waiting on this, and dad making a mistake shouldn't affect what he wants to do with our son. But I don't understand that. How are you prolonging that? Like,
you know what this does? That shows how flawed that system is and how delayed everything is as far as waiting for paperwork.
What does the hospital have to do with his parole, though?
But they're going off of
bottom
the
line,
law.
if it's a match, that's the conversation Quincy and I were having. The problem is that these laws are put in place to fuck us all the way over.
Absolutely.
All the time.
They're not here to protect us by any means.
And it's sad. Like, you found a donor in a match, let it bang. Like, I mean, this kid has gone through enough. So, Emory, if you're watching this, or someone that works at Emory is watching, come on, man. Are you serious?
I've never heard of that before.
Gwinnett County, are you serious? Gwinnett County, are you serious? A child has nothing to do with his father's mistakes. Unbelievable, man.
Gwinnett County sucks.
Yeah, can't believe that, man. But back into some more festive news. A popular porn site catches a digital virus and affects nearly 80 million users.
Do you watch porn,
that's festive.
Sue, Solo?
That is festive. Porn is very festive.
I think a lot of women watch porn.
Do you watch porn?
I think a lot of women watch porn.
Oh, okay. That's a soft
confirm. However, I did not catch a virus.
That's a soft confirm.
Wait. What in the entire fuck? He asked you a simple question. Do you watch porn?
Yeah, I think a lot of women watch porn.
Okay, do you watch Pornhub?
I think
soft
a lot
confirmation. It's okay.
That's just
I watch porn. I watch porn.
Right, do you watch Pornhub?
I don't really use Pornhub.
I don't watch Pornhub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were the ones who were affected by it, and for more than a year, the popular adult entertainment site Pornhub has been compromised, resulting into nearly 80 million daily users being spied on or exposed to a virus or both. Now, how that doesn't make me feel good at all. On? Yeah, spied on. Like, you don't understand they can see you from inside the computer.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
I know.
Yep.
People
Anything
can hack
that has
in.
this type of lens.
Yeah, if they have the lens, they can look back at you.
Scary.
Look right back at you.
That's scary. You're trying to watch Kim Kardashian and Ray J, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You got Yugoslav.
Is that still available?
From Greensburg, Germany, watching you.
Svetlana.
Is the Kim K Ray J video still available?
Google it. I had to watch it. Pull that up on Pornhub, please.
She probably got it.
I would like to replay it one more time.
We gotta have a little break. But she went in on that joint. Oh, and I told y'all Nelly was innocent. I told y'all. Robert, you were gone last week for the discussion.
I was talking smack from watching it and listening to it.
And guess what she says? Though?
Nelly, what up,
The Nelly's rape accuser asked police to stop the investigation because she says she can't stand up to his celebrity and she doesn't want to go through it. This is what sickens me. This is what sickens me. If you have been raped, you should prosecute to the full extent of the law. You should go after every dollar somebody has if they have a bag. But you can't just say something like that and then nothing happens. Nothing's gonna happen to this lady. She just said this in the middle of the man's
never mind.
tour. Nah, I'm just playing.
And he was on a country tour.
Yeah.
on the Georgia Florida line.
One of them people was just gonna be like, oh hell no. Get your ass up out of here.
Yeah.
Then he already had the little twirling of the hair thing, went viral after she jumped out there and said the thing. Because he had the girl, the little girl. Anyway.
That he was,
I know you're talking about.
But I mean, he got kids. This is unbelievable.
He got grown kids,
and
too.
nothing's gonna happen to this girl. Nothing.
And he's a partial owner of an NBA team.
I'll say this: we still don't know if he's innocent just because she asked him not.
Okay, but guess what she did?
But why would you say someone's innocent if they're not? I'm sorry. Why would you not pursue charges, Sue?
Because of the scrutiny that women go through when they're trying to deal with rape. I don't think you guys understand how difficult it is.
I think I've been raped before.
Boy, if you don't get
What?
You probably enjoyed it. Wait.
But it wasn't, you know.
Wait,
it wasn't
you can't
bad
say
for
that.
me.
But you can't say you were raped.
I mean, I wasn't ready.
You were taken.
I wasn't ready.
Okay, she took.
Man said I was not ready.
I wasn't ready. I'm telling y'all the truth. I was super young.
I cannot right now.
I wasn't ready for that shit.
You were taking Slim? She took you, man. She got there and put you up on the wall.
She turned him out. She turned him out. That's
it
what
happened.
she did.
I'm not trying to make fun of that. I'm just saying.
My kids watch this show. I will tell you a story offline about
We don't know. I mean, I think there are
My
plenty of
mama
women
said
that go through with it and then
rape is
retract.
not nothing to play around with. So if she was really raped, then okay, cool. But not cool, but prosecute.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Don't just she's completely reneged.
Yeah.
I
and it was the way that she reneged, though.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm going to drop all charges. I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
Does that sound like somebody that got raped? Usually,
absolutely not.
Usually, someone that got raped. Now,
absolutely
I could be
not.
wrong. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Usually, if someone got raped, maybe someone's going to make a announcement for them, saying, "Oh, my client, the lawyer, or somebody's going to say we're deciding to drop charges or da 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 da." She said the shit.
Exactly.
Well,
bitch, police,
bitch, please.
If you say you were raped,
what happens is they say it, right? And they have all the intentions of going through the motions and making sure that their voices are heard and that whatever needs to happen happens. But then you get 30 million people on social media on you, and you have people in your communities that are talking shit about you, and then you get to the point where you start to realize, is this really what I want to go through? Like, can I just deal with this on my own? Because the masses are not supporting me. Everyone's accusing me of lying. Okay. And at that point, you don't want to go through with it anymore.
I understand that part.
It's just a different perspective.
Okay, I get it.
But it's bullshit if you come out saying somebody raped you and then don't go forward with the prosecution.
I think the way that she came out and said the way that she dropped the charges, I felt that was...
How else do you drop the charges?
I got the answer.
The way that she did it?
I got the answer. I'm going to raise my hand like I'm in class.
Go ahead.
Ladies, gentlemen, if you are a celebrity or if you are anybody, start videotaping this
paperwork. Well, how many episodes ago was this?
No, record it.
Do you consent this sex right now? Do you consent this and have them say
Isn't
yes?
it called paperwork?
Or paperwork. Yeah, I mean, I know
not
people
even
have
signature.
contracts.
Get them on video. Get them saying that I am about to suck you off. I am about to let you enter my person. I am about to let you come inside. No, I'm joking. I'm saying, but like, you get it on tape.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's just getting ridiculous. For celebrities, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous.
Because we don't know who's lying and who's not.
I agree completely.
Who's mystical and who's
in any situation, but I definitely agree that maybe celebrities probably have a lot more they need to protect.
And
so
if she is telling
contrast
the truth,
or video,
if she got raped, then my prayers and condolences are with her, and I hope that maybe she can get some type of closure.
Yeah.
And maybe
you sound like a cold.
But if
save them right now.
I really think she was lying. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said last week, I don't believe that Nelly did it. All I'm saying is, if we're just talking about, forget her. If we're just talking about rape and
I'm
why,
talking about her.
And why
I'm talking about her in the situation.
Why rape?
Excuse me, Caesar. Caesar, can you put the bitch,
why.
please? Put the bitch, please. Put the white boy on the screen, please. Bitch, please.
Bitch, please.
We're talking about her.
Yeah, her.
Her.
Not people that have been raped and are scared.
We know Nelly. We know Nelly. So it's easy for us to go to judge based off of his demeanor. We don't know her.
Somebody very, very close to me was raped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say their name because that's a lot of attention going that way. But somebody very, very close to me was raped. So I'm very, very sensitive to this topic.
Mm-hmm.
However, the way that she came out and said, "Oh, no, I'm not going to pursue charges. I'm dropping everything. I just can't take it. I'm just thinking
that's
the way
usually how
that
it goes, though, when they can't take it.
They don't say it like that.
Okay, on to the next. President Donald Dump. Can I get the shit emoji? Put the shit emoji on the screen. Caesar, put the shit emoji on the screen this week, for real. You didn't do it last week that one time. You know, the fan came to me in the gym and you didn't put the shit emoji on the screen. We was waiting for the shit emoji.
We got
put the shit emoji on the screen, Caesar.
You put one more.
But your man Donald Dump, I can't even call him the president. I'm not even referring to him as 45. He's like an asterisk in my book. All I'm saying is, the man said the president of the U.S. version. Now, can you play the clip, please?
Nigga, you the president.
You the president. How is you gonna say you met with the president of the U.S. Virgin Islands?
There's too many dark people
left
down there.
Texas, and I left Florida, and I left Louisiana, and I went to Puerto Rico, and I met with the president of the Virgin Islands.
Stop
These are people that are incredible people.
He's so ridiculous. I mean, he's so ridiculous.
He said that shit with conviction, too.
Absolutely.
What the hell he was talking about?
Crazy.
Yes.
I don't even understand how they're allowing him to exist.
It's out of control. They need to
Trump supporters, what y'all gonna say now?
What y'all gonna say? Your president is talking about
the president of the Virgin Islands. What
They
y'all
not
gonna
gonna say shit.
Oh, you ain't know that either. Okay, all right, go on. Carry on.
Next, and amidst all the things that the comedic rock, I know he's ridiculous. Amidst all the things going on with the comedic rock star Kevin Hart, he's a genius, man. I don't know if have you seen it?
I haven't, but I need to see it.
So he put out a trailer, a 30-second trailer for his new comedy tour, Irresponsible. Please, can you?
You've been behaving like a miscreant. Foolhardy, baby. Downright stupid if you ask me.
Call him irresponsible.
Give me one example of me being irresponsible. Boy, we're talking about you in that car with that girl in Miami. I don't even know who she is.
Call him immature.
What about Las Vegas? Fuck you, man.
Call him what you want. Just don't count him out.
Since y'all want to say I'm irresponsible, then I'm going to show you irresponsible. We're going back on tour.
Yeah. Get to the bag, man. See, but all I'm saying is,
he had to flip it and tumble it.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
He had to. He had to.
3 episodes ago, I said he's resilient.
Absolutely.
He's gonna come back.
He's super smart.
There you go.
Super methodical.
That's how you do that.
But you know what? That's the way to turn a negative into a positive. But did you see all the characters he played, though? He had himself in the
That's
Nike
another way
running
to turn
gear.
that negative into some dollars, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He has a big announcement coming up. He told me
Flip
about
it and
actually.
tumble it. You know?
I want to say it right now.
Flip it, tumble
Lucky
it.
we're friends. Just put it out there. But he's getting to a lot of money, y'all. I just can't believe how he continues to flip it. He just is. He's relentless.
Flip it,
Gotta live your life.
Big shout out to Kevin Hart, man. And something that's really disturbing me. I don't know if you saw this. Can you get the clip ready of "Bitch, I'm Married to the Game"? You have to see this video. No, seriously. It's a real issue. It's a real issue. It's a real issue. Push play for my dream team, please.
Who is this?
Yes, you're gonna die. You're gonna literally die. When you see this, you're gonna just explode.
I'm not ready to die.
No, you're gonna ready to.
What the fuck is that?
He has on a wedding dress. The culture's fucked up. I would never shout him out, actually. I don't know his name, don't want to know his name. Look at this coonery. What the fuck? What in the entire fuck is going on? He has on a dress. Okay? I don't know if Young Thug inspired that or not. But then he has hair like Lil Uzi Vert. Okay, so let's put it all together. You have Thugger.
Wait.
You have Lil Uzi Vert. And then you have this motherfucker, whoever is talking about, bitch, I'm married to the game. Did you see that?
He was giving head to the gun?
Play that one more time. Just play that one more time. Play that one more time.
That got me stuck.
Show, play it. Y'all gotta see it. This is the culture. This is the culture. This is the culture that we are living in right now.
Let's find out who that is.
I don't want to know who it is.
It was on there.
I want him to not exist.
No, that's.
Did you see that?
I'm
gonna find out who it is.
That's unbelievable. Handlebars is about to find out right now. I don't want to shout him out at all. I don't want to give him any burn.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Did not want to play that, but you had to see that, Baller Nation. You had to see this dude in a wedding dress with guns. With the girls. But did you see the girls acting like he was?
I'm sure.
And then he put the gun in his mouth. Like, I'm confused. Where do we go from here?
He puts the gun in his mouth like he's,
Yeah, like exactly.
He was on his knees and the girl was standing up, putting it in his mouth.
Okay.
No, I want to know what you think about that, Rara. You're in it. You're in the middle of the culture.
I need to find out who that is.
No, you need to tell. You need to tell Baller. You need to tell Baller Nation what you think about that.
I don't agree with that at all.
So, is music? What is it? How is music influencing that? I just gave you some perfect examples from Thugger to Uzi. I want to know your opinion.
I can tell that he's trying to be different. He's trying to make a statement.
Shitting me.
He's trying to He's trying to take the approach of let me get everybody attention. That's what he's doing. Right?
He got on a wedding dress.
He probably sucks dick in real life, though. It might not be for attention.
That's scary.
It might not be for attention. He probably really does that.
That's scary. That's scary. That visual is scary.
That was bad.
That really made me upset watching that video.
Yeah, I don't know how long
I'm mentally disturbed right now.
But you see the little girls around him, they were actually dancing like it was cool.
Yeah. Everybody in that video thought.
Don't y'all realize y'all can say no?
Well, people in the video.
Y'all whack. That's whack. I don't want to be a part of this shit. And where they get the machine guns? Those are machine guns. Those weren't toy props either, by the way. You got
Those are real?
Those are real guns. You didn't see that?
Those are what we call choppers.
Chop.
And the poop poop boom boom.
Yeah, that was artillery.
Oh.
The choppy sound.
So Sue, what do you think? You're confused? You're dead? You're literally dead.
I don't have nothing to say. I'm dead.
I don't want to get that no more attention.
That was super scary.
Next.
So, I handle bars.
That shit in Trump fucked my whole day.
I'm done.
Can you pull up the orgasm of the lady? This is so funny. Can you please pull up the lady in the hospital? Play this for Baller. Yeah, play this for Baller Alert Nation. Baller Nation, please.
Is that how she really orgasms?
Hi. Wow, I'm Dr. Skoog. I heard about your story.
Yes.
That was so crazy. Nothing like this ever happened to you before?
Ever.
Did the Valium help?
I don't know yet. How long does it take before it
In the video, right? They are showing, this is 2 hours after she had sex.
Yes.
Now, this is old. I've seen this before.
Oh.
But it was an oldie but goodie that we had to put up on the site because can you imagine? She's talking to the nurse.
There are women
she said for the first 10 minutes, she was good.
I've got calls in Texas before about,
What? Stop.
No, but she said it was cool for the first 10 minutes, but she said after 10 minutes she couldn't control it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a real condition. Some women can't stop
orgasming. Where she
orgasming.
coming from, baby?
Yeah, in real life it happens.
But wait, let me ask you a question. Does she not have no feet, no legs?
Sip cup.
No, she
they
had
went to
her
the
legs
side.
bent.
They went to the side.
Oh,
She had to try to keep everything contained.
The video had me. I was like,
she just had a lot
that
of
would be
orgasms.
painful after a while, though, wouldn't it?
Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, we look. No matter
Y'all be out here complaining about y'all don't get enough orgasms.
No matter what women say, we don't want that many. That's uncomfortable.
How many do women want?
I think
really?
I try to give out 4.
Oh, okay. In a session, 2 to 3 is good.
2 to 3?
Yeah, 2
in
to
one
3.
session. And how long does the session have to go?
For to get to 2 to 3.
Yeah.
It depends on the guy.
Depends on the guy,
It
baby,
depends on
because
the
I can
guy.
make them 2 come quick.
Bro, you hot, nigga? Is you hot this morning?
I just know what's going on.
Rory turned up. You good, Rory?
I can make them 2 come.
Both of y'all glowing. Y'all skin looking good this morning. Y'all must have been in something.
I've been drinking water.
I don't want it to be know that I'm just out here fucking bitches. That's not what's going on. I just know what's going on.
You are fucking queens.
Huh? Yes,
Fucking
exactly.
queens.
See? I like grown women that have stuff going on for themselves. You know, lawyers and doctors and
in Texas.
All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait.
You know what I'm saying?
In Texas, huh?
They everywhere. Texas,
Nurses
Florida,
and,
Barbados.
So you guaranteeing 4 every time?
I ain't guaranteeing 4. I guarantee 2 though.
Ladies, Ferrari is single.
In how much time?
And he is ready to mingle.
It depends on them. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that first one may get out there quick.
Okay.
Once that 2 go, I know I can slide up out of there as soon as I'm ready.
Yeah.
Once 2 go,
yeah,
I know I can slide up out of there when I'm ready.
Well, I'm glad you feeling yourself this morning, Rory, and I'm glad they feeling you. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe Rory is single.
Curly top Rory, okay?
Yeah.
Curly top Rory.
You got a new bae. He out here doing 2
I do not have
no bae. I have no bae, okay?
I said Sue.
I do not have
she's
a new
interviewing.
bae.
You're interviewing off the thump thump. You got you an interview.
That was prior to the thump thump.
That was prior to thump thump?
Yeah. I'll tell y'all
Well, I hope you're watching Baller Alert Radio right now.
Thump thump or a boom 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 boom?
This one.
That's what's up.
All right, some black excellence. Did you guys see the new poster? Some more black excellence.
No.
Have you seen the new poster for the Black Panther movie?
No.
Oh my goodness! Can you show them? Please show them.
Can't wait to watch it.
The movie poster looks like amazingness. So big shout out to everyone that's in that movie. Michael B. Jordan's in the movie. Who else is in the movie? I need names. What's the dude that played? What is it called? Chadwick Boseman. He played a bunch of people. He played James Brown. He's playing Thurgood Marshall in that new movie. Who else he played? Jackie Robinson. And he's now playing the Black Panther.
Panther.
He came to compound a while back, and he was trying to exit through the no exit side.
Are you serious?
Security wouldn't let him through, so he like turned around and was just like, "Are y'all serious?" And I was like, "Y'all just let him through." And they was like, "This is not an exit."
Are you serious?
Sometimes security don't be knowing though.
But listen,
Yeah,
y'all,
I was
please
like,
go see
yeah.
Black Panther. This is a superhero movie.
Yeah.
I
This
can't
is
wait.
a Marvel superhero
Wait, when does it come
movie.
out?
It comes out February. Let me
Damn,
see.
we gotta
I
wait
just
that
saw
long?
They've been promoting for a long time.
Yeah, they have been promoting for a long time.
But this is gonna be a special one because
February 16th.
Because we need it.
Marvel Studios presents Black Panther in theaters February 16th, starring my brother from another mother, Michael B. Jordan, and Chadwick Boseman. So make sure y'all go see that. And
Black
now it's time for Baller Mail. Rory's back. Rory's back. Rory's back. Rory's back.
We missed you, fool.
Message.
Hi,
Is the
Rory.
30-day sex rule necessary?
Oh Lord, great
See that
conversation.
segue? Because I just was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
That was a nice little segue.
Yeah,
It was cool. It was cool. It was cool.
Wink. Anyway, let's talk the 30-day sex rule and if it's necessary. Back in the day, sex was a huge taboo, and all respectable women waited until marriage. Those who couldn't had some parameters, thus women had the infamous probationary period. As women have become more sexually liberated over the decades, more have steered clear of celibacy, abstinence, and even making their sexual partner wait a predetermined period of time. With this newfound sexual freedom, it begs the question if the 30-day for some 60 or 90 is still necessary. Should there be time constraints on when you should want to be intimate with somebody? Or should one just go with the flow when dating? Let me preface this with the concept of religion being negated, as many people do not have the same moral compass, spirituality, or beliefs in the same divine power.
Oh God!
So what may be biblical for some is simply a feeling or urge for others. I cannot tell you what to do with your box or pencil. That was funny.
Yeah, pencil.
Box or pencil? You got a pencil, bro, you in trouble.
Blog by Nick So Fly. But what I can say is, do not set yourself up for failure. Know your limits and what works for you. Do know engaging in sex may change things for some people.
Facts. Yeah, that reminds me of Think Like a Man when the Making Good part. You know, talk about she was trying not to give up the cookie, but she had to give up the cookie.
Do you have a probationary period?
I don't really have a
You go with the
probation
flow?
period. No, not exactly, because going with the flow gets you fucked up too.
Yeah, especially when you're drinking that PJ.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever you
it don't matter what it is. It don't matter.
Whenever a woman drinks dark liquor,
No, dark is the devil. I can't do that. No, tequila for me is no good. But
Love tequila.
Yeah.
Straight on the rocks, 2 limes.
You always do that. I like going with the flow can kind of get you fucked up because you might be physically attracted to someone right away and want to have sex. The thing might go thump thump and you want to have sex, and then you have sex and then nothing happens.
Been there, done
after.
that.
Yeah, it's just not.
So you're basically saying you should wait at least 30 days.
No, I'm just saying that, you don't have to react to the first thump. Ladies, you can let it thump for a minute before you respond.
Very smart answer.
What if you mess up though and then give them something really quick?
You shouldn't do that.
I mean, it happens. It sucks.
happen. You
But
should
I
do
think
that,
I think after a while you should have enough willpower to ignore the first thump.
The sex part of the relationship is the build-up. That's the, oh my God, I want this person so bad, I'm feeling it. You have to let that get to that ultimate peak before you actually engage, because by the time you get to that peak, there's several steps that will have been in play. You have been out on your first couple of dates. You have heard a couple conversations that your mate is having. You want to know how they talk to their friends, how they talk to their mama. Do they talk to their mama? Do they have a daddy in their life? You just want to have certain things understood. So as you're climbing and the sexual tension is climbing, by the time you get to that, it means more to the building of the relationship. Not that you have to. Now, let's all keep it 1,000 when you're young and you're in the mix and it's all physical and you're figuring things out sexually.
It's all physical.
It's all physical, right? But if you're trying to build something with somebody, if you're trying to grow and see the potential in the relationship, I think those steps are priority.
But I must ask you this question: how big is sex in the relationship? How big of a deal is sex in a relationship? I say that because some
Pretty big.
Because some people will tend to want to have sex with that person early to see if they are a match they're compatible sexually before they go into all those 7 steps that you just said.
100%. But
I always felt like people who did that, they were more concerned about the sex. I felt like, because I haven't been with someone whose sex was so bad that we couldn't
figure it out.
Yeah, you know. So I think your intentions in the beginning were probably all about sex anyway.
Right.
If that's how you went into it.
Yeah, okay. I think that. I mean, like I said, if you look at what makes a relationship, like if you're talking long term, sex has to be a component because you have to be physically attracted to your mate. But is it everything? No, because I mean, at a certain point, you know, all the lust goes out the window, and it's love and appreciation and respect, especially when you have kids by that person or with that person. So I think it's like, and you share finances, you have IRAs, you have all types of other things that really kind of add to the relationship outside of sex. So you gotta be attracted, you gotta be physically stimulated.
So no to
but a lot of women
rule then.
Yeah, a lot of women say they don't, that sex is not the most important piece though.
So when is the right time to have sex with somebody? After the 7 steps?
There's
I don't know. Was it 7? Did you count them? I don't know.
I can't remember. I think you said.
But there are particular steps. I think you should. It's all, you know.
It's relative to the type of relationship that you're going for. You know, it's relative. So you can't really say when's the right time.
I think a 30-day is good. I do. I think it's good because you can get to know the person. You can figure it out.
But now in 30 days,
First of all,
you might have talked to somebody twice on the phone in 30 days and they text your ass all damn day. They
what
you doing you to death.
Y'all millennials is crazy.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Millennials can find out everything they need to know on social media.
Yeah.
I mean, still what you portray.
Yeah, but you gotta be able to talk to somebody. You gotta. I mean, like
you have to.
We
like phone conversations. Call us on the phone, please. Call us.
Y'all do?
Stop all that damn texting and what you doing. Like, you're not gonna what you doing me to death. Like, we need to have something going on.
WYD?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah, I'd be like, come on.
How many question marks is too many?
2.
Just 1?
2 is too many.
Do you like just 1 question mark?
I guess.
Okay.
I never thought about that.
Who gives a fuck?
I never thought about that, Rory.
Crazy as a mama. But I think a 30-day rule, I think a 30-day rule is cool to get to know somebody.
Yeah.
If you want to, you know, think about furthering the relationship, that could help. And if you're not, you're just trying to get yours, then maybe 30 days not for you.
Just get yours, yeah.
And now it's time for Comment Creeping.
Uh-oh.
Creep. Paying from it 4 times. Creep.
That's I love that part.
I do love that.
Creep.
Okay, so I struggled a little bit because I wanted to go between 50 Cent or Yandy Smith. So I chose.
Yandy, I just talked to Yandy yesterday.
Do both.
Okay, we can talk about. Okay, so let's talk about 50 Cent first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's so bothered. Shout out to the Talk of New York, Angie Martinez. Please go on TV so we don't have to look at this dog-faced bitch no more. That shit's supposed to only be on radio. We ain't supposed to have to look at this shit like this. LOL. Then he comments again and says, if I go hard, it's because I'm not sure if she's a bitch or a nigga. Oof. Fuck that. Somebody gotta check. It's 2017. What's going on for real?
Oof.
Someone comments, I'm not going to lie, 50, you mad pussy. Y'all know he can't. He lives for this. He responds back to that person and says, all you gotta do is something. When you get killed trying, nigga, we'll know what time I'm on full.
Oof.
Y'all know he be having a lot of grammatical errors. That wasn't my fault. I want to kind of talk about not even so much 50, but why is Wendy Williams such a hater in this situation? Like, why can't we just congratulate each other and support each other?
Because she old and phasing out.
But like, phase out. Like, let the next person in.
They're not comfortable with that.
Some people are not comfortable.
And she built her whole career on talking about other people. Like, it's definitely calmed down over the last 10 years. But when she was in radio, I don't know if y'all remember when she was in radio. When she was in radio, she was on fire.
Fire.
Talking crazy.
Fire.
Left and right.
That's just who she is ultimately. So you don't change. You might calm down. Money might build a protective wall around you at times, but you don't change.
Well, shout out to Angie Martinez. She deserves that.
Angie, listen, big shout to Angie.
Yeah, she deserves that. For
she deserves the show. She deserves to be the new female, super
fresher
host,
voice,
conversation specialist. Like you are the.
Like her voice can be used for like when people are about to die. She has like those voices that people want to. No, if you want somebody to come talk to you.
Who?
Like in the hospice?
If you're dying or something like that, she has like one of those like nice voices that. Never mind. All right, go ahead.
What the fuck just happened? This nigga Rory is having sex.
If you're on your deathbed and you want somebody to
voice?
talk to
you just want a soothing voice.
You want a voice that you kind of like is a dope. cool, nice voice. She has like one of those voices that you
get a nigga a hug. Give him a hug.
Dog, I'm cool. I'm just saying she has.
I'm gonna take
her voice is important.
No, it's.
I don't want to mess up his.
It's kind of like our voices are important. Like literally, the voice is the tone. Everyone's sound.
Yes, we love you. Right?
It's okay.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I don't want to mess up the curls.
And what did Yandy have to say?
Hey, these curls.
Yandy.
These is real curls.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, you got to have to fix that one.
No fruits and berries. Okay, no fruits and berries.
Yandy Smith. We all know that her and Kimbella have had some back and forth over the years. So Yandy Smith says, no matter where life takes us, or how close or far we live from each other, no matter how many breakups to makeups we have, you'll always be close because you have a very special place in my heart. So glad 25 years ago or so, on this day, God created you to be here in this world for me to meet. Thank you for all the laughs, all the strength, all those moments of silence when there were no words to be said, just hugs. Happy birthday, Kimbella. That was a great birthday post.
What up, Yandy?
Go best friend.
However,
best friend.
Kimbella ain't really feeling it. She responds,
Oh shit.
Yandy, how long has it been since we've spoken? Question mark, exclamation point. You didn't call or text me for my birthday, but put this post up because it makes you look good. That's fucked up knowing how loyal of a friend I was to you for years. You could have kept this post to yourself or at least text it to me if you really meant it. But again, like I said, it's a good look for you.
Ooh. Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
Damn.
I just read the Yandy.
So Kimbella's basically
that does
saying,
get on my nerves. Like, if you know that we haven't been friends for real and you want to go on social media so no one knows that we got this going on or whatever, like, that's shady. I really don't care for that. She could have called her and then put the post up if she had to put up a social media post.
Hey, fellas, we don't got that problem. We've been the same friends. I've
Y'all
been
do
the
that
same
too
friends
because
since 5th grade.
social media makes people think that
dudes don't really post dudes like that.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
don't do
happy birthdays. And
they probably
things
don't,
like
but
that.
the thing is, I think social media makes
We ain't
everyone
doing
even
all
more
that.
comfortable.
No,
So
let
if
me
you
take
fall
that
out with
back.
somebody, they'll just go in and comment something real quick instead of calling you to
Yeah.
talk about what really needs to be talked about.
I feel you. Let me take that back. Dudes do post dudes all the time, but they don't really get emotional in their comments about their relationship with the dude. I mean, that's a definite female thing.
I'll take that.
Some dudes do that sometimes, though.
But that's whack. If you have a falling out with a friend and it's their birthday, please call them or text them. Don't just post it on social media and think everything's all right.
Damn.
You heard Su Solo said it first.
Call me friend or
Yeah.
ex-friend or
Don't
old
be
friend,
like that.
In between friend. Call me.
Say something to me first before
That's
you
some real comment
publicly
creeping
go.
right there, boy.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
a good
crazy.
one.
You surprised me because I didn't even read that, so that was shocking.
I just read the Yandy part. I didn't read the.
Yep.
Okay, my bad.
Yep.
Well, that's what Sue does.
I thought we was gonna be like, oh,
Creep. This is what I'm saying, y'all. So, Baller Nation, before we get out of here,
I don't want to leave.
I know, right? It's so, yeah, we need more. We'll soon be daily. Stay tuned. We have a big interview coming up, too. But, and now it's time for Confucius Says. I was laying on the beach yesterday, and you know, it was amazing hearing the water and just closing my eyes and just kind of getting caught up into the moment. And I just really, you know, it was the day before my anniversary. I just celebrated 18 years with my wife.
Congratulations.
Lit. And I was just laying there, man, and I was just in my feelings because, you know, you have to put life in perspective. What we want and what we need are two different things. And I just want to stress that. The wanting part of life is so hectic and you doing all these things trying to get what you think you should have or what people tell you you should have versus appreciating what you have, right? Because 9 times out of 10, what's consistent in your life, what's there every day, that's what you need. All this fluff and all this size, that's not real life. You gotta appreciate your journey. Appreciate the things that come with that journey. So, Baller Nation, I want to leave you with never let your expectations exceed your effort.
Yes.
All right?
Can you say that again?
Never let your expectations exceed your effort. And what we want ain't always what we need. This is Ball Alert Radio. We'll see you next week. Peace!
Baller Alert! The dream is real.